Hey, welcome to the DBB channel. Today we do have a One Piece starter deck opening. Yes, this is the One Piece starter deck, not the Digimon one. And we're going to start off the journey of the One Piece in this channel by starting the opening of the starter deck, the 7 Warlords of the Sea. So this is going to be the Crocodile starter deck, and we're going to take a look around it. Looking pretty slick if you ask me, very nice, and I'm very excited to actually try this One Piece card game, and I do hope you guys are interested in as well. So I do get 2 of them to get a playset of the cards, because it's similar to Digimon whereby you do need to get 2 of the starter decks to get all the good cards in there, and with the 2 starter decks you do come with 1 Dawn sleeve, and there'll be 10 pieces because you can only have 10 Dawns anyway. So without further ado, let's dive right into the opening itself. So in the starter deck we do get the Playmat, of course. Let's take a look at it. Pretty simple, it's just a tutorial one. It does introduce the card game, the character area, the leader card, the stage card, the deck, the trash, and the cost area, and of course the phases in this game. So we're just gonna put it aside because it's pretty glary under this setup, and let's take a look at the deck itself. So first up, we do have the leader card. Looking pretty sleek here. I'm going to tear open this. Ooh, very excited to finally touch the physical cards. Put this one aside. So first up, we do have Crocodile. Yes, the leader card himself. Looking very nice there. It's very strong ability, and I really dig the gameplay of this card. Next, we do have another Crocodile here, and of course not the leader version but the character version itself. Looking very nice as well. It has a very strong ability when you do block, and you do need to have Dawn 1, and all this will be further explained in the gameplay video in the future to come. And we do get 2 crocodiles there, and next we do get the Gecko Warrior. So yeah, pretty nice there. It does have a very solid on play effect whereby you can actually pick something up from the trash to refill the amount of gameplay you can have. And with that we do get 4 of it, I believe. No, just 2 of them. Next we do get Dracule Mihawk. Looking very nice there. Very similarly, it does have a very strong skill whereby you can draw 2 and of course discard 2 after that. So you can see the synergy with the Gecko Moria there, and I believe you get 2 only. Next we do have this Sento Maru. Very nice ability whereby you can spawn friends from your deck, and we'll be looking at the Pacifista later into the deck list. So we do get 2 of it. Next we do get Marshall the Teach. Very nice on play ability again. This deck really play towards the bouncing, so very similar to the blue of Digimon. And we do get 2 copies again. Next is going to be Sables. Now Sables is definitely a very nostalgic card in a sense, because if you look at blue in Digimon, it's very similar to Kokaido's Breath. So here's that, and you do have a trigger ability whereby you can activate the main effect, which is to bounce your opponent. You do have 4 copies of that, very nice. Next we do have the Trust Cannon, and also to bounce your opponent. Now this only bounce a 3 cost below, but it can be used during the counter phase, which is very nice. We do have 4 copies of that. Next we do have the Love Beam. Now this is the counter for you to actually gain 4k extra DP, and of course you do get draw 1 card if you have 3 or less hand in your hand, and this deck really runs through the hand pretty fast if you ask me. You do get 2 copies, and we do have the Dawn cards. And the Dawn cards may look very plain right now, but we are actually getting news that we're going to receive those exclusive Dawn cards there, so we can expect more designs down the road. Next we'll be moving on to the other part, I would say, of the deck, and we do see the Flamingo there. Just gonna take this off, and we do have Don't Quit Flamingo. Now so sorry if I butchered the name there, but I did try my best. So the very strong play ability again, and you can actually bounce your own characters. So that's a very interesting mechanic in a sense, because you do actually have more plays to make in a future card pool to come. So we do have 2 copies for this. Next we do have Edward Weevil. Just a vanilla 3 cost with 5k DP, and this 5k DP is definitely a very solid nice number, especially against the opponent's leader card. We do gonna get 4 copies of it. Next we do have Jinbei. So Jinbei also appear in the red starter deck, But in this starter deck, it's just a vanilla, but it's 2 cost 4k, which is pretty nice as well. Next, we do have Marshall, or rather Trafalgar Law. Very nice design, although it's just a blocker, 1 cost blocker in the blue starter deck. However, it is a very solid card in the green one instead. So, yep. Next, we do have Butterfly Kuma. Yeah, so sorry to butcher the name again. Very strong ability as well, looking at top 3 to actually just reassemble your cards. So very similar to Easy Izumi of the Black Digimon Tamers. Yep, 2 cost 3000. Not the best stats though, but however, it does have the trigger ability. Next, we do have Buggy. Man, this guy, mad potential in the end. But just a vanilla here, so hoping to see its evolution down the road. 4 copies, another 4 copies of vanilla, and this is the Pacifista, which works very well with the Sentomaru, which we mentioned earlier, where you can actually spawn the Pacifista from your deck. And that's pretty sick. So we're actually getting a deck searcher already in the start of the One Piece card game, which wasn't introduced in the Digimon card game at all. So very nice. You're gonna get 4 copies of these, I believe. Yep, next we do have the waifu, I believe, the Boa Hancock. So definitely a very simple, I'll say character, although it does have trigger and is a blocker, so it can actually spawn out the sudden blocker and your opponent will have to be worried of that. Now, I do have 2 starter decks, and of course everybody will be looking forward to the complete version of that, or rather the optimized list, so do stay tuned for that as well. And with that, thank you guys for watching till the end, and do consider subscribing, dropping a like and a comment if you guys do enjoy the content.